Hey, hello everyone. I'm back with another episode. So, this one is going to be about eczema. So, if you have eczema, there are many different kinds of eczema. Eczema is just a skin condition. It can be something just like acne, where you get pimples, or it can be something more serious, where you get infections, or you get actual sores or blisters or big breakouts of something. And yeah, there are many different causes. A lot of them can be environmental, and some of them can also be nutritional. So we'll talk about eczema in its completion, I hope. So let's start. What is eczema? So there are different kinds of eczema, as I said. So it can be infections, it can be alopecia, like a skin rash, it can be acne, it can be a venous insufficiency, which causes itching and little dots on your skin. It can be dermatitis, which it's an inflammation of your skin. It can be something like a virus, like herpes simplex or herpes zoster, which is a virus, which also come out as blisters, especially on people's lips. Then it can be pruritis, psoriasis, and hyperchidrosis. So there are many different kinds of eczema. So the causes can be, like I said, a virus, it can be an infection, it can be bacterial, it can be viral, and it can also be an allergic reaction to something that you've eaten, that you've taken in, or something from the environment from outside. It can be your body eliminating toxins. A lot of acne or just pimples is toxin elimination. It can also be because of hormone imbalance. Dehydration can cause some eczema. Stress, bodily inflammation is a big one. Anxiety, depression, and as I said, also hormone irregularities, especially in people going through puberty. It can be a big hormonal change, but that can also be because of bodily inflammation and toxin elimination. So if you can eliminate the things that causes the toxin buildup, then you can also decrease the acne. Then it could also be insufficiency of nutrients. So B vitamins especially can cause skin diseases or skin outbreaks, and also zinc and your essential fatty acids. So if you have a deficiency in some of those, it can also cause skin breakouts and skin problems. So the things that are good for you that will help with eczema and skin diseases: plant-based diets, high vitamin C, high vitamin E, because vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, so it contains your essential fatty acids as well. And your vitamin E will restore the collagen, and it will build up your skin. It improves your cellular regeneration, especially your skin cells. So then also your essential fatty acids, and especially omega-3. So your DHA and your EPA, those fatty acids. So a lot of seeds, nuts, fatty fruits like avocados, coconut, mangoes, papayas, those will be beneficial as they are high in fats. And also papayas and mangoes and avocados and coconut, most fruits, they also have enzymes that help digestion and help eliminate toxins. So for example, if you take papaya and you put it on some food, if you leave it there for a while, the papaya will start dissolving that food. So it's similar to something like kiwi or pineapple, and you'll find that people who marinate meat products could put papaya or kiwi or pineapple on it to tenderize that meat, because in essence it's already starting to digest it, it's softening it. So that can be beneficial when you are consuming it for your skin. Then a big one is you have to start moving your lymphatic fluid through exercise, sweating, breathing, and eliminating the toxins. So your lymphatic system is your channels that you're eliminating toxins by. And if that is static and not moving, you are not going to be eliminating toxins thoroughly and efficiently. So there will be a buildup, and it's going to start expressing it through your skin. So your skin is an easy way for your body to get rid of things because it's massive. and it's not very, it's breathable, so it can come out easily. It's not a difficult pathway to exit out of. It's not that solid, if I can put it that way. So it's a porous membrane where things can come in and things can go out of. So it's an easy way for your body to get rid of things. And then stretching, something like yoga, the stretching movements that will also help to move your lymphatic fluids. So I've also had a previous videos about lymphatic fluids, moving your lymph, getting rid of toxins, so you can check that out as well if you want. And you can also use fruit acids topically to alleviate symptoms. So some people have found that like rubbing on some papaya or some coconut alleviates the symptoms, and it can actually be beneficial. So for example, something like bee sting, which will become extremely inflamed, if you put a fruit acid on there, that can reduce the inflammation, take away some of the sting, and it can really alleviate some of the pain. So people a lot of the time will put on vinegar or apple cider vinegar, or you can also put on some papaya, or if you live by the ocean, you get a plant, I can't exactly remember its name right now, but it's a plant that grows by the beach on the dunes, which you can break off and you can rub some of that on your skin. That will also be beneficial. So it's similar to an aloe. If aloe vera, the actual aloe plant, if you break open the aloe plant, that mucousy, sticky fluid, if you put that on, that's extremely beneficial for your skin, especially like insect bites, like bees or wasps. So that is what is eczema. So it's a skin reaction to something. The causes of eczema, intakes that will be beneficial, exercises, some habits that could be beneficial for eczema. So now I'm going to talk about things to avoid. So high fat foods, saturated fat especially, so animal products, dairy products, those will make eczema worse, either through an allergic reaction or a toxin elimination reaction, or it increases your bodily inflammation, and it can also be an allergic reaction, and it increases the stress in your body, and it also dehydrates your body. So all of those different factors make animal products and dairy products a negative. It will make your eczema worse, and it can also cause outbreaks and skin outbreaks. So it would be beneficial for you if you have eczema to try and eliminate animal products and dairy products especially. Dairy products will change your hormone balance first. They also have a high saturated fats content, so that can also clog up your body, not clog up your lymphatic system, and then it will be expressed out of your body through your skin. Then something else to try and avoid is alcohol and smoking, because it increases the inflammation in your body, it increases your stress in your body, and it affects your stomach lining, and it breaks down your immune system. Then also refined sugar for the same reasons. It irritates your stomach, it breaks down your immunity, and it increases your inflammation in your body. Then also something like yeast, that will increase bacterial growth, and it can make a bacterial eczema worse because it increases bacterial growth. So yeast can be something that will worsen eczema symptoms if it's a bacterial kind of eczema. Then GMOs can also make it worse, or it can activate or initiate an eczema, because it's not a natural substance that you're putting into your body. It's the same with highly processed foods. There are lots of chemicals and additives and stuff that's going into the food that your body doesn't recognize that it wants to get rid of, so it has to get rid of it in some way. And if your lymphatic system is not working as it should, your colon is not eliminating feces and the toxins efficiently, then it's going to be coming out of your skin. So a good way to also get rid of eczema is to start flushing out your colon and eating a diet that is high in fluid, high in fiber, high in vitamins and minerals, so that your colon is working and it's getting rid of all that harmful bacteria. You can also check out my video on the liver, because the liver gets rid of toxins, and if your liver is functioning well, then it should also help to stop eczema. Then, the GMOs. So in the kernel of a plant, you have the DNA. So they're going to be adding things there to make it resistant to heat or cold, or resistant to some bugs, or they'll add pesticides or herbicide DNA into that kernel of the plant, into that seed. So they are adding things to that seed that's not supposed to naturally be there. Was not created in that way by God. So that is not natural to your body. Your body is not going to recognize it. It's recognizing it as a foreign substance. So anything that comes into your body that your body does not recognize, it will try and eliminate. That's also why you get nauseous and you vomit and you get like stomach problems, for example, rotavirus. It's something that comes into your body that it doesn't recognize, it doesn't want, so it's trying to get it out. So think of eczema as the vomiting of your skin. It's trying to get rid of something that it does not want. So, what else? Spicy food can also make it worse, because peppers are not something that is eaten naturally. Humans are the only animals that consume peppers willingly. So these are just the spicy chili peppers. Cayenne pepper is not a true pepper. It's something different. It is actually a beneficial product, cayenne pepper, whereas chili peppers is a whole family of extremely hot, burny food that can make your body hate you because it causes inflammation, it causes you to sweat, causes all kinds of things in your body. It increases the inflammation in your body, and it increases the temperature, your heart rate, your blood pressure. So it's not as beneficial as, for example, cayenne pepper or your spices and your herbs. Then as well, salty food. Salty food can also aggravate eczema because it is extremely dehydrating. It causes stress and it will hold in some of the toxins, and it's going to be using up your body's minerals because your body is constantly trying to keep a mineral and fluid balance. So if you're eating highly salty food that's just sodium, your body is going to be moving the other minerals to get rid of the sodium. So now let's get into some beneficial herbs and some beneficial products. So first up, all of the different oils, the natural oils, coconut, hemp, olive, aloe vera, tea tree oil. Those are all extremely beneficial for different kinds of skin infections. So tea tree oil you would not put on an open wound because it will burn. You might put something like olive oil or coconut oil on there, or even aloe vera. Aloe vera is extremely soothing and calming. So if you have big crusts of eczema, something like aloe vera will be beneficial, where tea tree would not be that beneficial. If you have something like acne or pimples, tea tree would be extremely beneficial because tea tree will help to pull whatever's in there out, dry it up, and take away the inflammation. Then something that's also extremely beneficial is Vitex plant. It balances your hormone, decreases your estrogen and increases progesterone, which leads to a decrease in acne. So your body has too much estrogen. We're getting estrogen from everywhere. You get estrogen from animal products, from dairy, from plastics, which elevate the estrogen levels in your body. So whenever you can decrease the estrogens, good stuff. Your body, these days through the environment, there is too much estrogen. So if you can lower it. Soy products will help to lower the estrogens, which is a good thing because they contain pre-estrogens which compete for the same transport molecule. So soy products decrease the estrogen, but that is beneficial as it lowers your risk for cancers, especially hormonal cancers like breast cancer and testicular cancer. Then green leafy vegetables, or it's also called, some of them are called bitter herbs. They're extremely beneficial for eczemas because they stimulate the digestion, they secrete acids and have lots of enzymes, high fiber, and through that they help to eliminate toxins. Then some other essential oils that are also beneficial, jojoba oil, thyme oil, lavender oil, rosemary oil, grapeseed oil, cedarwood oil. There are so many beneficial oils, essential oils that can also help for your skin. Don't use all of them at once. Choose one or two and test them, use them, see which one works, because it's extremely complicated to work out especially what exact eczema it is. So you can have like a trial and error and see which oil works for you, because it's very individual as well. Then things that will also help to eliminate toxins is like ginger. I've talked about ginger a lot. Turmeric I also talk a lot about. Hawthorn berry, mulberry leaves, sesame. These all help to eliminate toxins and calm your bodily inflammation. So then if you especially have a herpes simplex or a herpes zoster, sometimes it's called a fever blister, lemon balm, peppermint, echinacea will be beneficial. Capsicum, like cayenne pepper will be beneficial for that as well. Then for an ulcerative eczema, camphor will be beneficial. Aniseeds, neem oil. Then some other things that might be beneficial, marigolds, calendula, honey can be good if you take it in as well as topically. Then UV exposure will also be beneficial for some of the different kinds of eczemas. Certain kinds of eczema, the UV exposure might make it worse, and it might make it itch, but that is healing as well. And something like an acne or an infection or a venous insufficiency, the UV exposure will actually be beneficial. Then some of these eczemas, the salt water of the ocean will also be beneficial. So not like salt water you make at home, but salt water in the ocean will be beneficial. Then red ginseng can also help because it supports your liver. Milk thistle also supports your liver, which will help. Ginkgo biloba, which will also support your liver, give you more energy, vitality, increase your blood circulation. Rosemary and other herbal teas that can help your circulation, help support your liver, and help to get rid of toxins and increase your bowel movement and circulation. That will also be beneficial for eczema. So that's the long and short about eczema. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me via my website, nutrition.com. You can send me an email as well, which will be down in the descriptions. Find me on Instagram. The email is nutrition@gmail.com. Feel free to contact me for consultations as well. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, subscribe, like, share it around, and then always stay healthy, and to God be the glory.